I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated.
What's up, guys? Masta Styles here, back with another Eternal Revolution video, and today I'm going to give you my impression on the new hero, Claire, and let's go to her. So I already have her Hyperevolve at Immortal, and I brought her to EX30, not playing too many games here, and her talents are already done as they should be because she's a triple S character. So the set that I'm running on her is the charge set. It's the only set that really makes sense for me personally because of the Immortal effect. The Immortal effect is before casting an ultimate skill with a charge effect permanently. Keyword there is permanently increase the damage from ultimate skills by 20%. And this can stack up to 3 times. So this is why they don't have crits, because again, if you could crit on that with the additional 60% damage increase, that would be insane. Now the greater question is, they give you 30 there, does it increase because you already have 30 there? So I'm very interested, does that stack or how does that work? Do you still get the 30 or the damage gain is now just down to 20? So very interesting there. I don't really know if that's how that works. I wish it was 30, but you know, then it would be 90. So 60% damage increase. Definitely the set you want to run on her. And here again, I have accuracy on her because of her move here. Which one is it? Here, I think it's this one, the mechanical. This one here. 5 seconds after the battle has start, Claire recovers 50 to 150 rage based off of her accuracy. So I definitely want to get her ultimate out faster. So that's why I'm running the 150. For the other stuff, I don't necessarily care too much about that, but I definitely want to get her to do her ultimate, because again, once you get that Immortal effect, you're gonna want to make sure those ultimates are going out faster and faster. And her being in the front line, taking all that damage, would even make her get her ultimates even faster. And this is why I wanted to have the conversation too about, is she the new Leo? You know, not like Leo's, you know, Leo's Leo. We all know that. But in the beginning game, Leo is definitely a game changer for newer accounts. So definitely I would pick up Claire if I had option. If there was Claire, Leo, and I think what's his name, Luke. So this is for the new players. I'll pick up Claire before I go for Leo, because again, she is a new hero and Leo has gotten power crap. So Claire is definitely a great option if you're new. So again, let's take her into where she's good, or where she was created for. Endless battles, definitely not that one. Kingsguard, and again, charge set with some bug gear, and I'm also running surge with bug gear, surge with bug gear on the other 2 Vanguards. We're not focusing on them, we're just focusing on her. Let's see here, this is more about her damage output versus survivability, because again, this boss here doesn't really do too much damage to the heroes, and I think once Twilight Lands come back, that's going to change. This boss is going to be the final boss, and it's gonna be a problem for a lot of people because a lot of people probably don't have good Vanguards. But you know, some people do, some people don't. But let's get back to the damage here. She's barely, you know, going back and forth with Ares. Ares is Immortal 3, but again, I feel like the charge set should go on Ares because he does his ultimates fairly frequently, and that would definitely help him out with his damage and all of that. So Definitely love to see the damage she's putting out. Of course, DPS Barag here because Barag is only legendary 2. But she was keeping up with him at Mythic 2. So very interesting. Love to see that. Her damage is going to be even crazier once we get that Immortal effect. So again, if you have her, you definitely want to get that Immortal effect on the charge set. So let's see how we do here. We're doing all right, and this one, I feel like people are gonna start doing 70 million points because once you start getting that damage reduction on your heroes, added to your heroes, Ares love that. And that's one of the things that I wish she had too, where she gets attack from damage reduction. So we're getting close here. 63 million is my score, and I think we can beat it. If we can get 2 more from her, Ares going across. Yes, we're close. Might be able to. No, we didn't beat it. I think it's 69. Let's see. Oh, we did. Nice. So there you go. New score again. That's pretty much all you can do when it comes to endless battle. The teams are the same. I'll even show you. Maybe somebody's running 4, but teams are pretty much the same. See? Oh, somebody's running 4, but again, those are all Immortal 5 and she's Immortal 1. But again, it's the same team. Same team that I just ran is what you're gonna see. Because again, but even think about how interesting this is, right? So the guy that's running all Immortal 5, he didn't run Batu. I guess he was going for points. I think I would have run Batu over Nothing. But I want to read Nothing's kit again because I feel like Nothing could bring an interesting support to the team that I'm going to talk about here. And we'll do some PvP in a second here. But before I go to that, I just wanted to show that I'm in the process of creating this team. I only really have one hero that's ready to go right now. If the team was still ready to go live, is her pretty much. The rest of the Vanguards need some work. But again, this is the Vanguard team I'll run. I'll make some changes. I could put some tanks in here because I do have the tanks that are free. But let me just think this through. I'm thinking of a couple. This guy too. I think this guy could definitely work because of what he brings to the table. So we could take that out and put, where is this guy? Put back Barag. So taking him out where he brings that shield, he brings the shield, but keeping Tachi alive is the other problem. So gotta think, rework this team and figure out what works and get some synergy going, because again, I need that 4th team. Nah, you don't need to save it. You don't need to. But we'll just hop into some PvP fights here. Again, we'll go through. So again, taking on the tank team, and this is a hard counter for them, so they're gonna struggle. I just wanted to see where she is when it comes to being at Immortal, Hyperevolve, EX30, and she's donezo, of course, as expected. I didn't really expect anything different, so it's pretty much over there. Ares is gonna lose, but that's a hard counter. So this is a mismatch. I don't even know what the person's thinking here. Is it an energy team or what is it? Because you have no support. You need somebody. And again, when it comes to Jaina, if you're facing Jaina, whoever you're trying to protect, you're on attack, whoever you're trying to protect, just know that she does not attack the person that's in the back facing her. So if you have Purin or you have Fiona back there, just put Purin or Fiona in the line that's lined up with Jaina. So that's the match there. This one here, let's see, kind of the same thing, but a little bit better. It's more of an energy team here because they actually have Purin. And again, see, Fiona survived that initial blast, but she's gonna die here, which is okay. Because kind of what I would do is I would probably run 4 Vanguards, maybe 5. But again, Ares is gonna finish it off. And then we're left with, see, this is what we're left with Sam. Again, I wish I could see the heroes, the enemy team information on the board here, but I'm impressed by her damage. So that's all I have for PvP. I did do those attacks previously because again, I don't really want to put you through all that because I talked a little bit about this earlier in a couple of other videos, so I don't want to keep reiterating the same thing. But to close it out here, to just go back to the hero, overall, I'm impressed by her. I'm impressed by her damage, her survivability, what she brings to the table. Even as a Vanguard, I'm very impressed because normally Vanguards are not, you know, the characters you're like, oh, let's run and go pick up a Vanguard. You know, Ares is a beast, of course, give him that. But with her, she's definitely the new Leo. So for newer players, you want to pick her up because she's a great frontliner and she dishes out the damage, which is great. And that's what you want from a frontliner, to be able to take damage and also dish it out. So for me, overall, I'm very impressed by her. And I'm definitely going to continue to invest to get the charge gear to Immortal. I'm definitely going to work to get that Immortal effect. And my strategy as always is when a new hero comes out, take him to Immortal, Hyperevolve him, and bring him to EX30. So again, to talk about real quick before we finish this off, to talk about the collab event, I made a whole video about it. And you know, the strategy that I have may be tough because again, let's step out here for a second, because this account is different from the one that I covered in the video. That strategy that I have is definitely probably not gonna work. And let's look at my time travelers. This is what I got from the event: Purin, Hyperevolve EX30, Motoko, Hyperevolve EX30, and what's his name? Bato, he's Immortal. And as you can see, Tachikoma is the one that got left behind because Bato, they pretty much spoon fed him to you. And this is why I was saying that hopefully they give one of those heroes to you for free and outright. I don't want to have to summon for them. Give that, if you're gonna give it to me for free, outright. Don't put it into the story, or if you clear the story or whatever the case may be, you get a copy of that hero. Then you can have a separate banner for one of the other heroes. So hopefully they listen to our complaints. And to round it all off, go back to Claire over here. Overall, pick her up, get a copy. You don't want to be in a situation where, you know, she starts to tear up PvP and you're like, man, I should have summoned for her. So she's available. I would pick her up, or you could wait till the giant tower comes around where you can also get the other hero while summoning for her. That's more for the free-to-play players. But if you're new to my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me to get to 200 subscribers. And if you've been rocking with me, you already know what to do. Hit the like button so we can send it out into the algorithm so other people should know if they should pick up Claire or pass on Claire. So without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.